and welcome to another episode of Monkey Talks. Today, I'm joined with two most inspiring and motivational business owners that I have met in recent times. They are inspiring, they are motivating, and they have great business minds. Let me introduce you to Mr. Suresh and Mr. Abdullah. So, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank
How
you,
are
Uzair,
you?
Thank you for
for
having us.
having us here. Thank you.
How's everything? How's business? How's
All is
work?
well. All is well. Thank
Mr.
you.
Abdullah, how's everything?
Oh, it's great. Alhamdulillah. All is
So,
well.
how's the new business market in UAE treating you guys, and what's new coming in for you both as a business owners?
So I've been in an industry where everything is buzz in terms of excitement because I am in an industry where events and exhibitions happen. And as you know, UAE is based on a 365 days, 300 days are exhibitions and events happening. So I'm blessed to be part of that circle, which gives a visibility for my business. So been good. Thank you.
Mr. Abdullah?
Well, actually, in the past few years, I think the market has been treating me fairly, especially in the sector that I'm working in, which is company formation. So everyone wants to start a business from all over the world. Everyone is a client wherever I go. So market has been good.
So, this recent changes in the world economy, like this uh, unfortunate events happening in Europe, like the wars and everything. So, have this impacted any good to your business? I know it's not good saying that, but people migrating and coming from different countries in UAE, because this place seems to be the most safest place for business and for your own personal well-being, and we have experienced that for sure. So, does that brought you new businesses or new ventures in your current operations?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it has affected not only my business, it has affected the UAE in general. Dubai has been the most loved and the most visited country recently. I think
Right.
statistics can prove that as well.
Right.
Everyone would want to start a business anyway. If it's not business, they're coming to have to enjoy their time. So Dubai is still open. Even during COVID, it was still somehow open for people.
True, I second that because UAE is I would say, is a stopover place for various countries as such. Yes, business has affected due to various calamities or, as you know, COVID hit with a very unknown factor of it. But we survived. We survived because of the support that UAE, the country, supported the industries of various factors and helped us grow, be together in that formation.
So, how long have you been in Dubai?
When I was 5 years old, I have come to Dubai. I did my schooling out here, finished that. Now I run my own business. So it's been almost now 35 plus years in Dubai.
So, your experience has become mature now.
Oh yes, it is. It is. I always tell Dubai has grown like this, and I have just grown like this. That's the only difference. But otherwise, yeah, Dubai has been. I mean, I hail from India, yeah, but this has become like a home. My family is here. Everyone is here, and we love
And
being
not just
here.
for like anyone, but for everyone, this place has been
Absolutely.
a home like a thing. Mr. Abdullah, so for you, since your childhood to now, how have you seen UAE changed and this business environment and economy in UAE? How do you summarize this whole journey so far?
I saw UAE when it had no roads, and I've seen the roads in front of my house being developed, and I've seen the buildings.
That means you are too old, or the UAE?
No. I've seen the development.
Because I know you're too
I've
young
seen
for
it.
all this.
I've seen it all. I've seen it in front of my eyes. So I think it's a massive change, and in a really short period of time.
And a positive one.
In a positive way.
Right.
So I've seen businesses grow massively in times they weren't supposed to grow like that in that times, but they did. Why? Because of the support they're getting, because of the market they're in. Dubai is a place where no matter how saturated this market is, you can still make money. You can still get something out of it.
So, Mr. Abdullah, what is your business? Like, what is your core business?
My core business is company formation and PRO services.
Right.
So basically, we get the customer from wherever they are. We start their business here, and whatever they would need for their business, bank account opening, residentials, commercial real estate, whatever they will need for their business, we get that. We get them.
So one question that I think Suresh sir will also would like to know as an expat. I mean, it's our home, but as an expat,
True.
we call ourselves an expat. Do you, as a local Emirati, face the same challenges as we do finding in the business? Like what we assume is locals get business easily. So the challenges. Talking about the challenges, do you also face those challenges?
Uh, to some certain extent, yes, I do. So especially when it goes to finding the business or finding the lead or the inquiry, I go through the same process. I have to either hunt them or wait for them to come. Of course, waiting for them to come, that will take forever. So I have to go out there. So most of the time, yes, I do face many issues that everyone faces in the business world.
So it's just like a fairy tale that no, Emirati means he gets business.
yeah,
He's born with the
So that was
golden.
just a myth.
It's just a myth.
It's just a
True,
myth.
true.
So Suresh sir, as you mentioned, you are into events.
Yeah.
You create moments. So how did this came into your mind for a business? Because I know you're a good salesperson. That I know for sure. But how does events, organizing the events and everything, how does this came into your mind as a business model?
So
And what actually motivated you into all this?
So, it was like a surprise for me to start my business because I was actually working for an exhibition and events firm. But those people moved to Saudi Arabia for good. So, it only gave me an opportunity either to start my own or work somewhere.
Mhm.
As much as I've got, like you rightly said, I'm a very profound salesperson as such. You tell me to go sell a pen, I will go sell a pen. It didn't matter to me what I'm doing. So my network, my friends, my well-wishers said that, why don't you start your own? You have got all the equipments, all the resources. So why don't you start on? What is stopping you from doing what you are doing? Uh, of course, there were teething troubles earlier, but with the help of everyone as such, today I've successfully completed 5+ years
Wow.
running my own business. Although I am in this industry for almost 18 years, so the know-how is pretty much onto it. What is fascinating for me in an exhibitions or events is, of course, it's the time frame, the pressure. They say in pressure, even the diamonds get cut for a fact. So that shaped us in the whole process. So yeah. So it was very much.
So I've got some few questions
Sure.
if you don't mind. Sir, have you met His Highness? His Highness, have you met him
Personally?
Personally?
Wow.
until today, no, I'm meeting him on Thursday. Inshallah.
Thursday? What time should I keep myself?
Be there at 11:30.
I'm also part of it. I'm also part of this.
Are
Yeah.
you meeting Sheikh Muhammad or
No,
Sheikh
Fazlan.
Sheikh Muhammad. Say my salam to him.
Yes.
Sir, about you. You are into events. You are into again media. So have you met any celebrities?
So I was fortunate. So in addition to doing exhibitions and events, kiosks in the malls, we also have a niche area doing TV commercials or what we call as TV set designs. So I have been fortunate to be part of one of the TV commercials which Burjeel Holdings were doing, and none other than King Khan, Shah Rukh Khan was there. So how you and I are sitting, same way we were standing as such. So that was a fortunate moment for us. Of course, process and protocols didn't let me even take a picture with him, but yeah,
But we can believe you.
Yeah,
If
it
you say
was
so,
a-
we can definitely.
it was a hair-raising moment in getting to meet the King Khan himself.
Wow, that's great. So when are we meeting him?
Next one, whenever he's in town. as
Linked
such.
to that, what's your favorite movie, song, web series you have recently watched?
So I would say all-time favorite movie is it's a Hindi movie called Lagan. Uh, one because there's a favorite actor of mine, Amir Khan. His role in movies is not be a perfectionist, but trying to be a perfectionist, right? Every dialogues or every acting moment he does is to the point as such. Lagan being one of the favorite movie because it showed how people from various facts came together fighting for one common goal as a team, and winning out of it. There were struggles, there were instances where they have lost hope, they have lost confidence in them, but that leader, that person actually put everything together to make it a successful at the end of the movie. So that is a very close moment, because that is what we are at the end of the day. It's a teamwork that makes the dream work.
Right.
So yeah.
And for you, sir, any favorite song, movie?
Favorite song? I Was Made for Loving You. I love
Ooh. This is something.
Other than the Emirati songs.
This is viral.
I swear,
Other
this
than
is-
the Emirati songs, yeah, this is one of the favorite songs that I listen to. Favorite movie? I'm a fan of Batman, so I like Batman as well.
Do you go whilst you drive in the night wearing the cape and yeah,
In white, yes.
yeah, in white? Yeah. He's the white.
He's a white,
That-
Batman.
Yeah.
So, food. You love food?
Oh, I
For
love
sure.
Yes.
What's your favorite?
So I'm a South Indian, but I prefer North Indian food. Kebabs, or in terms of fried items, if you look at it, is a total no to me.
Okay.
I prefer a normal dal chawal.
Wow.
That is something very sumptuous, pretty much made at home always during lunchtime. Nothing can beat that. Nothing can beat
What's your favorite Emirati food, and where can we have that? If there is any particular place.
My favorite Emirati food is called jashid. So jashid,
Jashid.
Okay.
jashid is the baby shark.
Okay.
Yeah. So they boil this baby shark and then they squeeze the water out, and
Wow.
then with seasoning and all that with rice, you can have the best in a restaurant in Al Awir. It's called Gubaba. Gubaba
Okay. And I love you.
in Al Awir. So
Okay.
they do the best, in my opinion. My second favorite food, Suresh knows that, it's Paani Puris.
There you go.
He knows that, and we have seen
Everyone
that.
knows that.
And we have seen
Absolutely.
Paani Puris, for sure. Question for both of you. In like hypothetically, if you ever wanted to swipe your business with someone, for example, I know it's something that is not practically possible. Just asking, if you want to swipe business with someone, who would it be and why? Or you want to or you don't want to?
I would say I don't want to.
Okay.
The reason being is, see what I do, or now I would say the team is, we're doing everything out of passion, right? It is no longer a work, it's no longer a job for us. And when you see, especially being in an exhibition or an event industry, you see things coming up, right, from a ground level aspect. It's like raising your own child. You see it grow up. So that is something which we are quite happy about. And even if you tell me to change or change business, yes, I don't mind having multiple other businesses.
Yeah.
Probably
I would
he's the
never
first person I'm going to go to for setting up my business.
But
For you would be definitely in terms of taking care of all those accounts. So the money you can count, you start doing it, and I'm going for a vacation per se.
for you, Mr. Abdullah,
Same thing. I'd never.
You're happy with what
I love it. It's more of a lifestyle now for me.
Wow, that's
So
nice.
if I wake up in the morning and it's 8:30, I'm not sitting at my office, there is something wrong. There's definitely something wrong. Especially that office. If I'm not there, there is something wrong. I'm not comfortable.
So that gives us that element that you should love what you do.
Yes.
Struggles will be there, but you need to keep
Of course.
following what you're doing, and it has to be a passion. You
Absolutely.
cannot do it just for the sake of doing it, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Very interesting fact. The reason why we three met, networking.
True.
So I would like to discuss about that, because I really want our viewers to also know like how we connected with each other, and it's like three different cultures, three different dimensions altogether, and why we are sitting together here is the networking platform that we are part of.
True.
So Suresh sir, if you can just tell us about the
See,
platform and what that platform has brought you.
before we talk about the networking platform, when I started my business, I was like I said, I had my teething troubles, what to do, is it the right thing to do or not. We always have some kind of mentors or guidance in our lives, right? But not in every industry you have these. So I was fortunate to be part of this network whilst I was working in that firm.
Right.
Now that is called as BNI. BNI is Business Network International, one of the largest referral networking platform here in UAE and around the globe in 74 countries, almost 38 years in these countries as such as we speak, and in UAE alone it's almost 18 years now, right? Uh, roughly about 940 members are there as we speak today in UAE alone as such. Now the beauty about BNI is it's your network. Today, if I need to find as simple as where do I get a camera or a CCTV that I need to be installing at home or an office, I've got the network to help me out. So much to even I need a blood group of O positive. It's available. So in business, in professional life, in your personal life, it has helped me a lot. And that is where we have met as well.
Exactly.
Right? So I've been a member, a proud member, almost 8 years now in BNI. And has only given me the growth because of the core value, which is givers gain, where we are actually giving as opposed to taking, because like they say, what goes around comes around. So definitely it has given me both business, my personal growth, and professionally, yeah, I'm successful.
So how is it different from other networking platforms that we have heard about? And why? I mean, I know for the fact as an accountant, the value and a cost. These are two different things. Normal individual doesn't understand the difference of a value and a cost. So other networking events are also offering the same thing. But what I personally, it's just my uh, idea, and I want you to talk more about it. That what I have seen in BNI is they are only business owners, and we are very passionate and focused business owners. So that I haven't seen in other platforms. So is it the only thing that is there, or there are other things that you believe in BNI, which is valuable than cost? If you differentiate, that's the value is important. So do you think there is more value into BNI than the other?
So like you
networking
said, no,
platforms?
the value is, yes, business definitely happens because of your network that you are connected with. Today I want to get connected with, for example, if I want to get connected, like previously you were saying, you want to get connected to His Highness Sheikh Hamdan. Day after tomorrow he's going to meet up with him. There is an opportunity to meet Sheikh Hamdan because of you have known Mr. Abdullah. Had he not been in this room today or in BNI fraternity, you wouldn't have even got that opportunity.
Exactly.
So there is an opportunity for you to reach to your business through referrals, and that's word of mouth. In today's world, anything that you do works through word of mouth as opposed to a simple cold call, right? So that's your business aspect. But in terms of intangible benefits, today I can proudly say, if I call you guys 3 in the morning, you're going to come to my doorstep, right? It's the relationship that I have with you guys, the trust, the bond, and that's for a lifetime. Where can you get in any other than network? Yes, for everything there is a price that needs to be paid, but that's just assuring your accountability to it, right? Otherwise you don't get a value out of it. If anything you're getting free, there's no value to it. You don't respect the fact of it. But once you pay and you're committed to this platform, to what you're supposed to do, then success is on your way ahead.
Abdullah sir, you want to add something about this platform?
About this platform, I've joined it for less than a year
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Before I see any tangible effects out of this community, I got to know Suresh. I got to know 10 business owners who are, as you said, very focused. I got to meet amazing people in one of the nights that we had. So as far as networking goes, it's the best platform to be on. This is the first thing. The second thing, even I said that to Suresh before we came here. It's not the sales that I would be looking for here. It's the value I'm getting out of it. It's the people I'm going to meet. It's that one black day that I will have, that there will be a backbone that I can rest my back on. This is BNI. So I saw the value before I enter as well. So this is the value I see in it. It's a backbone for an individual.
Perfect. So, sir, where is Mr. Suresh going from here now and next 3 years, 5 years? Where do you see Mr. Suresh?
So I have big aspirations per se. One being said, like I said, one of my niche area is TV set productions. So I want to get into that area where hopefully I will meet not just Shah Rukh Khan, but work with other directors, work with other producers. So that's an aspiration which I am toying in for and working towards it. Yes, exhibitions events have become a bread and butter now, and build the network in BNI community. That's the way I'm looking at.
And for you, Mr. Abdullah?
For me, it's hopefully in 3 years. I will.
Surely going to get married.
Inshallah.
That's one thing we are looking out for.
You're all invited, of course.
Thank you.
One of the key goals that I'm looking at is providing a good workspace for Emiratis.
Right.
So I want to be one of the private companies who are able to provide to the locals.
Great.
Amazing.
Great. Sir, next time again we are setting one more session for sure.
Definitely.
Sure.
Because I think one session is not good enough for us.
Oh, we can go for
We
hours.
haven't
We
got
can
to our
go.
craziest parts yet, but this was more little
So we'll have an exclusive podcast only for these. Huh?
exactly for the crazy stuff. But thank you so much, sir. It is a pleasure to see you guys. And trust me, this is more, honor for me because that's the first podcast being shot in my new office.
Wow.
So you
We're
guys are
honored.
the first guest here, but then it's an honor. And I know for the fact whenever I give you a call, you guys are always there. Be it business, be it personal advisors and anything. Thank you so much.
Pleasure,
Mr. Suresh.
pleasure.
Thank you
very
so
much.
Mr. Abdullah. It was pleasure.
Thank you.
So, guys, that was our episode for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned, and hopefully, we'll be getting back with more business owners and with crazy ideas. Thank you.